Hello students, hope all of you are fine and healthy and you are doing your work on time. In previous video students we did punctuation and I told you what is punctuation. Punctuation is that those marks. Punctuation marks are those marks which we use to convey a correct meaning or a correct meaning in a sentence, right? So in previous video we did the functions of commas, right, where we use commas. Then we did capital letters, in which situation we use capital letters, and we did full stop. Now we'll move further towards more punctuation marks, right? So our next punctuation mark is question mark, right students? So question mark, we all know we use question mark to ask questions, right? When we want to ask any question from anyone, then we use punctuation mark, question mark, right? And one more situation is there, question tags. For example, sometimes we say she is the most intelligent girl of class, isn't she? When we speak a sentence and tag a question with it, that is question tag, right? So in those situations we use question tag. You can see in this sentence also, for example, you don't know him, do you? Right? So you can see there is a statement and then we have a question with it, right? Now our next punctuation mark is semicolon. There are two uses of semicolon, student. First is to combine two very closely related complete sentences. Two sentences which are complete but closely related to each other. Andrew Carnegie became a millionaire. First sentence, he did not start life as one. Second sentence, so we can say both the sentences are closely related about Andrew, and that's why we use semicolon. Semicolon is comma with a full stop on top of it, right? Now second is to link independent clauses not joined by coordinating conjunction. Coordinating conjunctions are those conjunctions which we use to join two sentences, right? Conjunctions are used to join two sentences. So a sentence in which coordinating conjunction is not given, right, which is not, our coordinating conjunctions are fanboys, we all know that, for, as, neither nor, right, but, then your or, yet, so, right? So we'll do them in detail when we'll discuss about conjunction. So basically they are not, and you have done it in your previous classes also, so they are not joined by coordinating conjunction. Then in that situation the parliament passed two laws, semicolon, because however is which conjunction? Subordinating conjunction. Only one has been adopted, right? Now next is colon. It is used to show a list. When we have a list of items, then we use it before them. For example, my sister and I felt hungry. We ate everything we could find. Now there is list: chips, cold pizza, pretzels and dip, sausage, peanut butter and candy, right? So you can see that there is list of items which they eat, so they used colon. Now next, to separate hours from minutes in a numerical statement of time. When we write time, we use colon, 4:30, 5:30, 2 p.m, 4 a.m, right? So in those situations we use colon. Now next is apostrophe. Apostrophe is used to show the possession, that is S. In Hindi it is ka, ke, ki, right? So the boy is camping here, so it is showing possession of a boy. Boy, common noun, so it is showing possession of boy. In contraction, contractions means when we contract or we make a short form of a word. For example, cannot changes to can't, do not changes to don't, would not changes to wouldn't, will not changes to willn't, I will changes to I'll. All these are contractions. In those situations we use apostrophe, right? Our next is quotation marks. Students, quotation marks, these are inverted commas, right? Quotation marks are inverted commas which are used on top of the sentence, right, when we begin it and when we end it. So quotation mark is used to enclose a direct quotation when something is and quoting. When someone is speaking some exact words, I told you that comma is used to address the speaker, and the direct speech what he or she spoke is your quotation marks, right? Whenever you mention a title of a subsidiary work or another work, for example, if you want to specify any chapter or episode or title of any work means literary work, right? Any book or something. For example, The Little Black Boy is a poem written by William Blake, included in Songs of Innocence, right? Now the collection is Songs of Innocence, right? But we are talking about particular poem that is The Little Boy, right? So that The Little Boy is specific work from Songs of Innocence, so that's why we used quotation mark, right? Our next use is hyphen, students. We use hyphen to join two compound words, right? Self-esteem, get together, merry-go-round. When we want to join two words, then we use hyphen, right? When we want to indicate any missing element, if there is any missing element, then we use hyphen, but we generally do not use it, right? We use it to join words and to indicate division of a word at the end of a line. If there is division of any word which we are making, for example, co-scholastic, right? So all these are punctuation marks. You can see the exercises for grade 8. It is available, beta exercise is available in your book, so you are expected to do them in your books. And for grade 7 students, you will practice it in your pull-out sheets, right? So practice punctuation so that it will be more clear to you, and if still there is any issue, you can contact me. So thank you students, and keep practicing your work. Thank you.